Am I the asshole for refusing to share my lottery winnings with my boyfriend after he joked about how he'd spend it? I, 25 female, recently won $50,000 from a scratch-off lottery ticket. It's the first time I've ever won anything big, and I was over the moon. My boyfriend, 27 male, and I have been dating for about 2 years. While we don't live together, we've talked about taking the next step soon. When I told him about my win, he was excited at first, but then he started joking about how he'd spend it. At first, it was lighthearted stuff, like we'd be able to buy a fancy new gaming setup or finally upgrade my car. As the night went on, his jokes got a bit more serious. He said things like, "I guess I don't have to save for that Europe trip anymore, your treat, and finally, you can help me pay off some of my credit card debt." The fuck you mean, finally? Is that what you've been waiting for, bitch? For me to come into some money so I can pay off your debt? Sir, I think you should pack your bags. Babe, you're not the asshole. Absolutely not. I laughed it off initially, but he kept going and started talking about bigger things, like putting a down payment on a house together with all of my winnings. It rubbed me the wrong way, especially since we haven't even had a serious conversation about combining finances. He ain't got no finances. He's in credit card debt. I'm not combining finances with anybody that has credit card debt. When I told him that I planned to save most of it for myself, maybe invest or use it to pay off some of my student loans, he got upset and said I was being selfish. With the lottery ticket that you bought, did you buy the lottery ticket with your money? He said that couples share everything and that it was our win, not just mine, because he supported me through a lot. The thing is, I bought the ticket with my own money, scratched it myself, and never promised to share it. He's now calling me greedy and distant, saying this shows I'm not serious about our relationship. Am I the asshole for not wanting to share my lottery winnings with him? Girl, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it looks like you're winning twice in one fucking day. You won $50,000 and now you're learning your boyfriend's true fucking colors. You are learning that he is one of those people that will 100% try to lie and manipulate you to get your fucking money. Finally, you can help me pay off my credit card debt. What the fuck does that mean? The fuck you mean finally? Because to me, that means you've been waiting for this for a while. You've been waiting for me to get a better job, to trip and fall and have to get an insurance payout or something. You've been waiting for me to get a couple of coins to rub together for you to claim that because we're a couple, I should give one of them to you. Absolutely not. Hell no. Hell no. When it comes to my money, not my money. Nah, baby. Nah, no. And you're my boyfriend. You're not my fiance. You're not my motherfucking husband. You're my boyfriend. You want me to pay off my boyfriend's credit card debt? No. You want me to put a down payment on a house to live in with my boyfriend? No, silly. The call is coming from inside the house. He called you greedy and distant. You, greedy and distant, when all of his jokes never once had anything to do with you. You can upgrade his car. You can get a new fancy gaming setup. You can finally help me pay off my debt. I guess I don't have to save for this trip no more because now you're going to pay for it. But you're the one that's being fucking greedy because you fell into a nice lump sum of money and you want to use it to better your motherfucking life when all he's thinking about is bettering his fucking life when it's not his money. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Girl, if you don't break up with this man, you will be the ultimate asshole. I don't know for sure, but I'm almost positive that if the boyfriend would not have been behaving like this, OP wouldn't have had a problem with sharing any of her winnings with him. I mean, I know that I wouldn't have had any problem sharing my winnings with baby. But if he comes to me expecting me to pay all this shit off simply because I've got the money for it now, I'm going to absolutely say no and lock that shit the fuck down. And I truly feel like it's a similar situation here. Am I the asshole for walking my sister down the aisle and saying I wouldn't do it for the girl my parents adopted? My parents were best friends with a couple named Ben and Kathy. They had a daughter who was a year younger than me. Growing up, she was horrible, especially to me. She'd steal my stuff, she'd embarrass me in school, and bully me. In middle school, she passed around a photo of me as a toddler where I had no clothes on. She told everyone about how I wet the bed until I was 8. Turns out it was an undiagnosed kidney condition. She also tried to make me out to be a creep who was spying on girls changing. That wasn't true. It turned out to be her boyfriend at the time. But she said that she saw me when some of the girls complained about feeling eyes on them. This girl is terrible. Ben and Kathy passed away when she was 15. My parents adopted her and finished raising her. My sister and I were so angry at them. They knew what she was like, but they said she was family and that they promised her parents and we should love and be there for her. After the death of her parents and my parents adopting her, she changed and she suddenly wanted to be close to my sister and I, but we wanted nothing to do with her. Our parents put us in therapy and punished us for ignoring her. Your parents fucking suck. Your parents fucking suck. I think that's just downright disrespectful. You know exactly how this girl has been towards one of your children. But instead of actually doing something about it, her parents died. So you're just going to completely ignore all of that and bring this girl into your child's fucking safe spot and then punish your child for not wanting to be around her. That's fucking crazy. But we were angry with our parents as well and went low contact when we went to college. My sister is 2 years younger than me. I know that's right. I know that's right. And I know your parents are running around to everyone that'll listen. I just don't understand why they don't come home. I don't understand why my children don't talk to me. We're still very low contact. My sister got married a few weeks ago and didn't invite our parents or this girl. I walked her down the aisle. At a family party this weekend, it was talked about. Our extended family found it sweet. Then the girl said something about doing it for both sisters. And I said, no way would I ever do that for her. She looked hurt, and my parents told me that I was the one who couldn't let a child grow up and change how she was. I said she tried to get me in big trouble with that spying on the girl's changing bit. I said that shit can ruin people, and you're absolutely fucking right. Regardless of how young you are, she accused you of doing something absolutely fucking terrible. It seems to me like no type of repercussions, no type of apologies have been made. You guys are expecting your son to completely ignore this simply because her parents died and you adopted her. That's fucked up. You took your children to therapy because they would not accept their bully as a sibling. Did you ever take your son to therapy for being the victim of the goddamn bully? I don't fucking think so. I'm willing to bet everything in my bank account that you didn't. I also told my parents they chose someone who was never family over their actual kids. My sister backed me up. They said I didn't have to act like it was outrageous that I'd walk this girl down the aisle too. They said she's my sister whether I like it or not. Am I the asshole? Absolutely not. You're absolutely not the asshole. Your parents think they can force you to accept your bully as your fucking sibling. Absolutely not. They never once did they stop to think about how this was affecting their child. They were more so worried about a child of their fucking friend. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely fucking insane. She was 15 when her parents passed away. Too motherfucking old to be lying on people and bullying motherfuckers. Too goddamn old. She knew exactly what the fuck she was doing. But now that she had nobody left in the world, she's decided, I want to get close to you. Baby, you burned those bridges already. You burned the bridges and danced on the ashes. Don't be upset at me when I'm not willing to try to meet you halfway. You can't be upset at me. You burned those bridges a long fucking time ago. You being adopted by my parents doesn't change anything. My question is, if this girl is that fucking important to your parents, why does your dad not want to walk her down the aisle? If she's that goddamn important, to the point that they are neglecting their actual children for this girl, why is your dad not jumping to walk her down the fucking aisle himself? Your parents are trash. They're trash. They're so focused on making sure this girl gets everything that she wants, that they want her to have. They don't give a fuck who they're going to step on in order to get it. They don't give a fuck about your feelings. They don't give a damn about your boundaries. They could care less if you are happy about it. This girl's your sister, whether you like it or not. Okay. Stop talking to these people. You went low contact and have been low contact for years. Go no contact. Nothing has changed. Why are you going to continue to torture yourself? They're not going to change. The best thing that you can do for yourself, for your peace, is to stop talking to these people. Am I the asshole for shouting at my husband when he came into the room during a timed test? About 3 months ago, I was laid off from my job in the tech industry. It was unexpected and a big hit for me mentally, as I really enjoy working and I feel like I'm good at my job and contributing. I've been working through a resulting identity crisis with my therapist. I absolutely hate being at home and not having a routine. So I've been applying far and wide. I've had a couple of interviews, but none have led to an offer yet. Last week, I was invited to complete a timed written test for a company that I would love to work for. They informed me in advance the timed test would last an hour, and they told me the date and time when they would send it to me. I'm someone who gets extremely nervous during interviews and things like this, so I spent a lot of my time preparing. I also told my husband that I'll need to not be disturbed during the test at all. You're not the asshole. You're not the asshole. You told your husband, don't disturb me. I need an hour undisturbed. If he could not go an hour without needing you or needing something from you, whatever the fuck he got, you snapping at him, cussing at him, yelling at him, he 100% fucking deserved. I asked my husband to please not come into the room during the duration of the test at all and to not bother me in any way because I know how stressed I get and I need maximum focus. He reassured me that he understood. Fast forward to the test yesterday. I was taking it in our second bedroom/office with the door closed. With about 15 minutes to go, the nerves and stress started to really set in. I was a little frantic trying to finish the test and leave myself time to proofread. That's when my husband walked into the room saying, "Sorry, ignore me, ignore me." Right away, I said, "Please get out." And he said, "Ignore me. I just need to grab something quickly." And then started digging through the drawer of the desk that I was sitting at. That's when I lost my temper and I yelled, "I can't ignore you. I need you to not be standing over me right now. Just get the fuck out." This man tried to sabotage you. He tried to sabotage you. You can't tell me anything fucking different. He left the room, but made a point to slam the door. Afterwards, I came out to apologize to him for fucking what? And explained that I was just really stressed and that I had asked him repeatedly to stay out of the second bedroom for 1 hour. He said he doesn't understand why it's such a big deal and that I massively overreacted by snapping and that I hurt his feeling. It's been over 24 hours and he's still mad at me. Am I the asshole? This man tried to fucking sabotage you. You told him multiple times, "I just need an hour. Do not come into this room for 1 fucking hour." 1 hour. And you mean to tell me he could not wait 15 minutes to not come in the room and dig in the drawer of the very desk that you were sitting at? And then he looked you in your face and told you, "Well, it's not that big of a deal. You're overreacting." This man is fucking sabotaging you. What the fuck do you want to apologize for? So I'm going to read the top comment because this person was able to put into words exactly like everything that I was thinking and feeling. And I want you to hear their comment. Why are you apologizing at all? How are you not recognizing that he tried to sabotage you at the desk that you were literally sitting at? Is he supportive of your career? Do you make more money than him? Have you had disagreements on whether you should be taking on more domestic duties? Have you had conversations regarding children? He knew exactly what he was doing, and frankly, you underreacted. Why is his hurt feelings a whole thing when he's the one who fucked you up? I 100% agree with this comment because what do you mean your feelings are hurt and you're upset at me because your feelings are hurt when I literally asked you multiple fucking times not to come in this goddamn office? So your feelings being hurt are more important than the fact that you literally tried to sabotage a test that I was taking for a job. That's insane. That's fucking insane. Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law and sister-in-law their obsession with hating my name is weird? My mother-in-law and sister-in-law have this real intense hatred for my name. It's become an obsession to the point that they're in groups on different parts of the internet to mock my name and comment on how embarrassing it is to be associated with me. My father-in-law is the reason that my husband and I even know this. He's grabbed screenshots and forwarded them to my husband just to show how bad it is. My name is Dove. Dove. That is what's throwing these two women off their fucking rocker. Dove. I thought girlfriend name was going to be something stupid like chrysanthemum turtleneck. Like, are you fucking... That's weird as fuck. You're not the asshole. Because that's weird as shit for some people to hyperfixate on the fact that they dislike your name. Your title. That's weird as shit. My name is Dove. I've always loved my name, but they think it's weird. They have a few groups that they're a part of, and their only contribution is to mention me and my name, and how awful my name is, and how awful my parents are for choosing this as my name. That is so weird. These people just don't like you. They just don't like you, and they're literally just grasping at straws to find anything that they can bitch about, to express about how much they don't like you because they're too much of a coward to come to you straight face to face and just tell you that they dislike you for no reason. This stuff does spill over into in-person interactions. My mother-in-law spent a month trying to call me Diane. because she felt that calling me a normal name would be a positive. My husband shut her down and said either she had to use my name or not see us. He didn't care which one she picked, but those were her only options. My mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, my husband's oldest sister, have pressed me on why I won't change my name legally and why I use my name in daily life, because it's my name. And despite how you feel about it personally, it's my name, and I love the first gift that I received from my parents. Is that fucking hard for you to understand? They're really judgmental about names in general. Whenever sister-in-law's kids start in a new class, my sister-in-law and mother-in-law go through the names on the class list and mock these kids for their names unless they approve of said names. Are you kidding me? They need to be checked out. They need to be checked out, because I've never heard of people hyperfixating on everybody else's names and feeling like they have the right to judge them because they don't like them. Could you imagine that there are people all over the world that don't fucking know you? 1, 2, don't give a fuck what you think, but they're planning to name their children what the fuck they want them to be named, despite how much you like it? Could you imagine? Could you imagine a world? A post recently made my husband say enough is enough and that we won't be seeing them again. They were critical about my name and the fact that I would be contributing to the name of all of our future kids, and how scary they find it because they don't want little tragedies being born in our family, and how they have no faith that I won't have a bunch of little doves and become the female George Foreman. What? I would rather become the female George Foreman than to be 2 stuck-up bitches that feel like they have the right to judge what other people want to name their goddamn children. I want to know their names. Your mother-in-law's name is probably something stupid like fucking Matilda. Some shit that only people named Matilda like. My husband told them it was disgusting they were going on this internet hate campaign against me and my name, and he was done. They're furious that my father-in-law has been feeding us all the information. They're pissed that I won't tell my husband this is okay. They confronted me in public, and I told them their obsession with hating my name is weird, and I don't want that poison around any kids that I have. They hated that as well, and apparently, according to my father-in-law, they're still furious that I said that to them. Am I the asshole? You're absolutely not the asshole. These bitches are fucking insane. They are fucking insane. Could you imagine meeting someone and deciding that because you dislike their name that they are your mortal enemy, and you're going to spend all your free time on the internet dragging the name that you don't like, when you could just choose to stay the fuck away from them and never have to use that name ever again? Your husband gave them an option. Use my fucking wife's name or never see us again. That made them angry, because how dare you threaten to take away the object of my bullying? These women don't like you, but they're too much fucking cowards to be women and stand up and fucking say something. Don't allow these women to get to you, because all they're going to do is continue to run to the internet and hide behind these goddamn profiles talking shit. That's it. That's all they're going to fucking do. Now you have the power. Get pregnant and name your child Dove fucking Jr. All my motherfucking kids will be named Dove. Every last one. Get a bird, a dog, a fish, a cat, a hamster, and name them all Dove. Just have a flock of doves. I would, simply because I'm petty like that. Do not give these women power over you. I love that your husband is at your back. He is defending you from your family at every fucking turn, and I am here for it. Also, snaps for father-in-law. Snaps for father-in-law, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even know that this shit is going down. And even though they're angry at him, he is still giving you guys information because he knows that this shit is wrong.